Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for being here today. Today I want to talk about a really serious issue. Potential unexpressed leads to pain, anxiety, depression, ADHD. These mental illnesses. Potential unexpressed leads to pain. That's heavy, right? The reason why I'm talking about this is because it hits close to my heart. It's really an important issue in my life. It's something that has affected my family and me personally. It's affected a lot of my friends, and these illnesses are rampant in our society today. So here's what I'm seeing. We're putting band-aids on deep wounds. We're medicating these deep soul wounds, heart wounds, with pills, with prescription drugs. And if we don't get at the root, get at what is below the surface here, the cycle continues on and on. So, once again, potential unexpressed leads to pain. Depression is suppression. Depression is regret of something in the past. You can see people who are depressed who are still ruminating on a disappointing, heartbreaking event from 30 years ago. It is continuing to shape their personality 30 years later. Could be even longer than that. So depression is suppression. Suppression of deep feelings, deep wounds that we really need to experience, feel deeply, process, and move through to release. But it also could be suppression of potential. Potential unexpressed leads to pain. So another thing that I notice with people who experience depression, me being one of them, is that when I'm feeling bad, when I'm not expressing my potential, I stop eating properly, I stop drinking water properly, and then my then my physiology is expressing the same thing that my mind is expressing, which is that we don't feel good. If you're not eating properly, if you're not drinking properly, if you're not moving your body every single day, of course you're not going to feel good. We need to do those things. Then your brain sends a message, we're not feeling good. Body says, okay, well, I'm not feeling good either. And the brain's like, oh, the body's not feeling good. Round and round and round, our thoughts create our feelings, our thoughts create our feelings, thoughts create our feelings. And that loop turns into something that we call chronic depression. Chronic depression. Can you imagine being diagnosed with chronic depression? What does that say? That says that you're not going to feel good. You don't feel good, you're not going to feel good. You don't feel good, and it's going to continue to be that way because this is a chronic condition. And something that I've seen by observing people who are close to me with chronic depression is that it's not chronic. It can go away. It can change. It doesn't last. You can climb out of the darkness. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So why would we be giving people this diagnosis that's basically a sentence? It's like, you're depressed and you're going to keep being depressed. We do the same thing with anxiety. You have anxiety. You're anxious and you're going to continue to be anxious because you have anxiety. It's a part of you. No, it's not. We experience depression. We experience anxiety. It is not a part of our true nature. Our higher self does not exist in a state of depression or a state of anxiety. Depression is regret of the past, ruminating on an event that has already happened. Anxiety is fear of the future. Fear of an uncertain future is a projection of a potential of unwanted pain in the future, creating pain in the present. So we can see something with these two conditions. Depression is in the past. Anxiety is in the future. But we're creating pain for ourselves in the present time, right here, based on our perception of the past or our perception of the future. Ooh, it hurts. It hurts. I feel it deeply because I've experienced this in my life, and I've observed so many loved ones experiencing this reality, creating this reality for themselves over and over and over again. So I'm going to get back to where I started. Potential unexpressed leads to pain. The only place where we can create, where we can manifest, is right here, right now, in the present moment. So, if you're experiencing one of these things, if you're experiencing a period of sadness, if you're worried about the future, what can you ask yourself? What can you do about it? You can ask yourself this question: where is the light at the end of the tunnel? What is my compelling vision for the future? And how can I take action on it right now, right here, in the present moment? If you don't have a compelling vision for the future, this is your number one priority. You need to figure it out. Figure out what is your compelling vision for the future. What reality would you like to create for yourself? And what actions can you take right here, right now, in the present moment to move towards that compelling vision for the future? Because as human beings, we like to see progress. We like to work towards something. If we're not working towards something, we're basically just going through the motions. And this illness is rampant in our society. We have, it's like people are sleepwalking through life. We're sleepwalking through life like zombies. Miserable every single day because we're worried that the next day is going to be just like this one, where we're miserable, where we're creating our own suffering. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, what is our compelling vision for the future? Where is the light at the end of the tunnel? What can I do right here, right now, in the present moment to work towards that compelling vision for the future? What can I do to feel good right now? you're driving the ship. You are driving the ship. You are the captain of your soul. We're all in this river of life. It's flowing downstream. But you have your own vessel. You have been given the gift of life. Each and every day, it is your choice how you choose to drive this ship. So, thank you for watching today. Thank you for being here with me, for sharing your precious, valuable attention. I do not take it lightly. And I'll see you next time. Peace.